Welcome back to Your Hour. I'm being joined now by Chief E.S. Lewis from the Holy Kingdom of Judah, and he's here today to talk to us about a gun buyback program,
Which
I think is very cool. So, can you tell us about the Judah Tribal Council?
Yes, ma'am. Peace be with you, and thank you for having me. The Judah Tribal Council of Chiefs works to strengthen our community through unity, responsibility, and safer neighborhoods.
So what inspired the Safe Homes, Safe Streets initiative?
We have a responsibility to community safety. Many families have firearms they no longer want or need. This program helps them remove those firearms safely.
Yeah, and safely is the key word.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell us about this event?
Well, the event is on March 30th. We host a Safe Home, Safe Streets gun buyback. It is a voluntary way for people to surrender unwanted firearms safely, and the goal is to reduce risk and protect families.
Yeah. So how does it work?
Well, people bring firearms they no longer want, and they receive $20 to $300, and all firearms are set to be destroyed.
Okay. So is there any kind of a coordination effort with the law enforcement here in town?
Yes, ma'am. We coordinate safety with the Wichita Police Department. The program is solely directed under the authority and funded by the Holy Kingdom of Judah.
Okay. So who should participate, and who typically does participate?
Well, we would encourage anyone to participate, anyone with a firearm they no longer want or need. It is a voluntary and focused on safety.
I guess I was going to say, what kind of a reception have you had before? But you said this is your first one.
Yes, ma'am. We've had very positive feedback. The local supportive. We also have with the tribal authority partners with civic institutions with mutual respect. We see better results. Better homes create safer streets.
Sure. Well, and you know what I mentioned to you before the show even started, I was talking about the number of school shootings.
Yes, ma'am.
There have been, and that is very unsettling when it happens, and it happens way more often than it should, and it's been going on for a number of years.
Yes, ma'am.
And every time it happens, we have this nationwide discussion about what should be done about it. And they talk about gun control, and then you have the other side that says, no, we don't want gun control. And so nothing gets done.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's the same song that plays over and over and over. So this is an effort to get some of those firearms maybe out of the reach of someone who might do harm.
Yes, ma'am. You know, our young people are our future. And many tragedies today happen when firearms are accessed unsafely. Reducing the risk protects families.
Sure. And yeah, families and teachers and all kinds of people.
Yes, ma'am.
So what type of community cooperation have you received so far?
Well, we have cooperation from the businesses in the neighborhood. We're actually getting a lot of support from the local members and people around the area. And we're getting a lot of support from that because a lot of families have been affected by violence in the past. And this is a way for us to get this reduced and get it eliminated and stopped.
Yeah. So when and where is this event going to be held?
Thank you, ma'am. Our gun buyback will be at 1741 North Poplar. It's Neighbors Helping Neighbors. It's how communities prosper. Join us on March 30th, 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. in at 1741 North Poplar. For more information, you can call 316-365-1239, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for having me, and peace be with you.
Well, we're not done yet. We still got 3 minutes. I just thought, this is a good idea. I don't know. It's hard to gauge how successful it will be because a lot of times people are just unwilling to give up their guns.
Yes, we understand that. We've been running into some of that feedback also, that the people don't want to get their guns up. But what we're seeing, though, is the way that society is going, peace needs to be now.
It does.
Especially with the things that's going on in the world. We denounce all forms of war and violence and warfare because peace is what the earth needs now. It is time for peace.
Yeah. And it's so much, to me, life is so much easier when we coexist peacefully with the people around us. And my own experience is it's not that hard to do.
It's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to do. If people remember God is love, love is the key.
Yeah. Just having conversations with people. If you've got a sore subject that is going to maybe cause conflict, maybe avoid that. But you can still have civil conversations with people and a civil expression of ideas.
It's okay to simply agree to disagree.
Well, sure. and that happens all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
But it doesn't have to come to gunfire.
No, ma'am. We've seen a lot of it in our lifetime, and I think we've seen enough of it. And then now what's happening is the youth are they're doing the committing murders and things with guns younger and younger, which means they're going to these jails, incarcerated younger and younger.
And the school shootings, nothing is happening as far as, they might have brought maybe a little more security to the school or something like that, but they're still happening. And they're still happening almost daily. It's like in the news almost every day you hear about gun violence, whether it's in the schools or just on the streets. You hear about it all the time.
Yes.
And it's time for it to quit.
Yes, ma'am. Part of that goes with the part of society keeping us in the division state. Once we come together in communities, start being more unified and more proactive, especially with situations like this, then we start seeing results.
And then again is March 30th at 1741 North Poplar.
North Poplar, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we encourage everyone to come, and we look forward to seeing everyone there. We look forward to having a great time and start making some positive changes in our community.
Well, Chief Lewis, thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
And we'll be back with John Eller from Gallery Pro.